So let's start with your introduction, right? So first of all, tell me something about you.
Good afternoon. My name is Harnarinder Kaur.
Okay.
I am basically from Punjab, Mohali district. I did my schooling from Mohali and Chandigarh, and I passed my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh in 2018. For the past 2.5 years, I have been preparing for UPSC
Okay.
and the competitive exams.
How many times you have appeared in UPSC?
So 2 times.
2 times. So what was the outcome?
So I was unable to clear the preliminary examination, that is the stage one, because
Okay.
last year I tried giving my best, but there were some difficulties that I was facing. And this year I also prepared the best which I think I could ever do. And but still I was not able to clear because I know that there were the things that I need to focus more on, like NCRTs and the basic stuff which was lacking in the
Okay.
examination.
Okay. Okay. Now tell me why you want to join IB in spite of being an engineer, some kind. We can say you have done your BTech.
Yes, sir. So I had the opportunity to join the two big techs of India, that is Wipro and Infosys. So in fact, I joined Wipro, but for only a short amount of time, like 6 months. Within that 6 months, I was not able to achieve the dynamics. I was not able to contribute anything for my nation. Where
Okay.
I can see myself growing, involving the surroundings, involving the day-to-day issues. So why I want to join IB is in fact the opportunity is in fact that IB will give me the opportunity to explore the dynamic, to explore the various factors, various aspects about our country's security, about our nation development, about the intelligence. So
Okay.
and being an engineer, what will be my plus point will be that being from a computer science background, I will, I think I have the potential to use the information and communication technology, which is an important part to gather the intelligence and analyze the basic information.
Okay. Very good. Have you heard about satellites?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of satellites are there?
So satellites can be of various types, like for the if we have uh, if we have the communication satellites, like it will be in the orbit, medium Earth orbit. Then we have geostationary satellites, which revolves around the Earth 24/7, covering the whole Earth at the same point of time each and every day. So then we have
Okay.
low Earth orbits, which are a requirement for the observation purposes, like where we want to go for the observation of a particular area only. If you want to observe what is happening in the space, or what are there any uh, is there any asteroids or comets that are going
Okay.
near the Earth?
So what is the revolution time of polar satellite?
Polar satellites, it's 24-hour only, but it
I'm
covers
talking
the
about
basic.
polar satellite, no, not geostationary.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm talking about polar satellites. Yeah. Do you
Polar
remember
set.
the revolution time?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, no problem. What are your strengths and weaknesses?
So my strength includes that I am punctual. I know the exact timing where I have to be. I am honest. I am integral part of any organization if I will be there. And I know, sir, if something is given to me in privacy or something is given to me in security,
Okay.
I would do my best to uphold that privacy, uphold that secrecy. So my weaknesses would include that there are some things that confuse me or make me nervous. And so I had this thing that where I was short tempered basically, but
Okay.
preparing for the UPSC for the past 2.5 years, where I have not actually uh, tried my luck, or where I have not received any success, it has just made me believe the process that good things take time. So that has made me well patient, and this is my another strength.
Okay. Do you know about type of translators? Yeah, have you already studied about the computer science, right? What are the
Type of
types of translators in computer?
So I don't know, sir. Translators.
Okay. So what we use to translate high level language to low level language?
Okay, so it's a basically compiler, sir.
That is a translator. Or whatever, what other we can use in spite of that?
The compilers, and operating system.
No,
Basically,
operating
Linux.
system is a different thing. That is the interface of your computer.
No, so from high level language to a low level language in the basic in Linux operating system, where we give a command in form of a in form of an instruction or go to a particular directory, that also translates the command
That
to a
is
low level
that
language.
is not the task given to translation, right? There are basically they are interface of our system, computer system, right? The operating system are not translators, right? So interpreter and compiler, there are two. There is one
Okay,
more translator, that is assembler, right? So can you
okay,
distinguish interpreter and compiler? What is the
so
difference?
so compiler is basically when you write a program, you have certain aspects where you need to follow a procedure about the apostrophe, about the colon. So compiler tells us about where are the certain errors where you can find a particular where you have mistakenly lost the things,
Okay,
and so
what is it
assembler.
called? The errors in a program. What
Yes,
kind
sir.
of errors? What are they called actually in computer science?
So there are runtime errors or the compiler errors in the
Okay,
particular. Suppose we have a compiler Dave C++. So what happens is when you have a particular error, so it just shows a message that compile time error in the line this uh, place is missing, a colon is missing, or a apostrophe mark is missing.
okay. Have you heard about syntax errors?
Yes, sir, syntax errors.
What are these?
So I will explain by giving an example. So
Okay,
suppose we have declared a function. Within a function, I have declared a variable. So after declaring the variable, I have assigned the value, but I have not ended that sentence
okay,
where we need where we need a colon and apostrophe. So that is what a syntax error is. Or suppose we have declared another function and we have called the variable in some other body, but we have not initialized that particular function in the other body. So that will also be a syntax error.
okay. So I have asked basic difference. Did you know what is the difference between both the translators?
Interpreter and compiler. So interpreter, it basically interprets what you have written. Like suppose it's int a is equals to 1. So what is interprets is that we have assigned a variable a with the value 1, which is an integer. So that's the
Okay.
interpreter.
So did you not aware about the basic difference? Both interpreter and compiler do the same task, but there is difference in their functioning, how they act. Basically, there is a difference, right? So did you aware of that or not?
No, sir, I'm not currently not able to recall. I'm not able to recall.
Okay, okay, no problem. Compiler translate whole program simultaneously, but interpreter do is line by line. Okay, that
Step
is
by
the
step. Okay, sir.
basic difference. Okay, can you tell me what are the high level language and low level language?
So high level languages is the uh, mm, Java, C++, C,
Okay,
and low level languages is the basically the binary function that you have.
only binary is low level language, or
No,
we
no,
can
sir.
say
There are others also: binary, hexadecimal, octane.
these are languages.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? These are number system, not languages. Okay. So binary and assembly, these two are the only languages in low level language, right? All others are high level language. Okay. Did you know about Gandhiji?
Yes, sir.
So what was the first three movement started by?
So within India, he first started the Champaran Satyagraha. Then he went for the Kheda Satyagraha and Ahmedabad text mill strike.
So what was the issue in Kheda
The
Satyagraha?
Kheda issue was that the crops that were it was destroyed because of the drought, because of the famine. So what happened that the British government was demanding the full revenue from the farmers, and so the Kheda Satyagraha was actually going on when Gandhiji joined it later. So
Okay.
basically Gandhiji went for the non-cooperation movement there, non-cooperation movement there, and he didn't
Okay.
cooperate with the British terms and conditions, and that's why the government decided to decrease the revenue amount for the person whose crops were destroyed, but it was
Okay.
retained fully for the persons whose crops were not destroyed.
Okay. Now tell me, what were the roundtable conferences? Who participated in these conferences?
So roundtable conferences were held by the British government they were basically chaired by the British PM. So in that conference there were the representative of the British government and the representative from the India as well. So the person who participated in all three roundtable conferences were Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, and the other persons were Tej Bahadur Sapru, and so Mahatma Gandhi also participated in the second roundtable conference uh, after the suspension of the non-cooperation civil disobedience movement. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
So
when
basically, the main agenda of these roundtable conferences was to achieve an outcome where both the sides, the British as well as the Indian nationals, could work on a certain procedure or on a certain point where they can go for where they can go for making a constitution, making a particular procedure which can be followed in the India itself.
okay, very nice.